These guys are main characters for a reason, so let's check out the top moments when the main character went too hard in anime.
強くなれる。
なんだそれは。
あれ？さっきまでネイルガンだったよな。
会話あれのみ使う気らしい。
てかなんでわかるの？
ルドは無意識だったろうが。
それマジ？そんなことしたら一回使っただけでまたぶっ倒れるんじゃ。
今のルドは頭にないんだろう。
バカの行動は止めるのが難しいんだよ。
いい加減どけ
手力だ。
Gachi Akuta is turning out to be a very promising new-gen anime, and its protagonist Rudo is powering up to a whole other level. Episode 21 was an unexpected delight with insanely impressive animation, particularly Rudo creating and firing his nail gun to destroy Bundus's vital instrument. Now he misses the main core, but I'm pretty sure this power made Rudo dance just like John Hamm. Hands!
どうしてこんなことが。なんだ。
治癒能力。
なんだ。
Sung Jinwoo is the big daddy aura farmer from New Gen anime, and his encounter with the Ant King only solidifies that claim. This fight was absolute cinema, and kudos to all the animators who gave us all such an epic battle. There was no holding back from either party, and Jinwoo's badass pose while the Ant King looked up to him in defeat was simply the greatest Chad moment we've seen in the show. We really can't wait to see what Solo Leveling Season 3 has in store for us. We obviously can't leave out Deku's final smash from the perfect final season of My Hero Academia, or more accurately, My Peak Academia. The final battle against All for One was never going to be easy, but when you have the whole world cheering for you, nothing seems impossible. Deku achieving the ultimate act of heroism with his classmates right by his side is such a fairy tale ending to his arc as the greatest hero of MHA. With Gachiakuta also killing it, Studio Bones is on a generational run.
病院にって嘘だろあいつ一人で来やがったとどろきのっちゃうけどな俺に追い越されてんだよ俺4-1お前を許しはしないけど理解できない化け物だとも思わないガル
僕と行こうやめろお前が大切だ
お前は魔王なんかじゃない
のだ僕を見ていろ
お前はただの寂しがりな人間だ
With Black Clover's latest season looking so promising, we just had to have this throwback to when Asta first awakened his demon form in his fight against Ladraz. Well, some people like to call him Black Asta, but true shonens don't see color. Anyway, our man switched gears to a whole other level and made Ladraz look like a pesky rat, which was a great flex. Yes, the animation was inconsistent, but the hype was very much real.
またそれかいまあこれはこれかくて助かるねお
It's crazy to think how One Piece is still so relevant, even after over 1,000 episodes. Luffy in Gear 5 is a whole other vibe, and this battle against Kizaru saw him going way too hard. His power is so ridiculous that you might even think this is an episode of Tom and Jerry, but don't be fooled, because it's straight heat. The fight was cool and all, but that final attack from Luffy to claim victory was quite hardcore.
最終ラウンドだ。もう遅い。
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure may seem weird at first, but once you get into it, there's no coming back. Stardust Crusaders is by far the best and most popular arc, thanks to our Giga Chad, Jotaro Kujo. His final encounter with Dio is easily the highlight, and it's an extended sequence that involves all kinds of bizarre adventures. The ending was obviously the best, as Star Platinum lands the ultimate finisher and ends Dio for good. It's hard to match this kind of aura, but Steel Ball Run will still be fun to watch.
ザ・ワールド止まれい時よ。磁石をつけていたな。死ねいジョータロ。何？動ける。入門してくるとは。やれやれだぜ。これから。このままおめえをなぶって始末するってやり方は。
Honestly, in Jujutsu Kaisen, it's hard to say whether Yuji is the main character or Gojo, simply because of how much aura Mr. Six Eyes commands. I guess that's why they had to seal him, but make no mistake, as Yuji owns his fight against Mahito, who is clearly the strongest of the disaster curses. Of course, none of this would have been possible without his best friend Toto. Watching these two fight together is always a treat, but seeing Yuji claim victory with that final Black Flash was so cool to watch.
こっちだ。ついてこい。
方法はわからないが、僕を倒せるレベルまで。
Jesus Christ, this is what happens when you go full rage mode as a main character. Gon knew he wouldn't be able to defeat Pito at his current level, so he activated that Nen Pact to become adult Gon and smash the daylights out of the ant that looks like a cat. It's savage and tragic at the same time, because there's such a sad reason behind Gon signing away his life force. Sure, it's amazing to look at, but our boy went a bit too extreme with this one.
Denji の血がなくなり続けておる。
Our boy Denji sure knows his priorities, and Saitama would be proud of him too. When he faces off against the Eternity Devil, things get really messy, primarily because of how both opponents aren't the type to die so easily. It takes 3 days of brutal slaughtering and regeneration for Denji to win. That too by making the Eternity Devil offer its own heart. That's a crazy achievement, and it justifies why our boy deserves it all.
お前のそん苦しい顔見ながら飲みや。永久期間が完成しちまったね。だけど絶対に守りたい大事な命がある。ありったけよ。
私は祈り誓った。ただ祈りあり悪魔を払うと。そんなものか悪魔。お前のヒーローへの思い。私は神の従者。その道を進むのみ。
相手が何であろうと俺のキックは止められない。
停止ノバ
剥がされる。
伝道者はこの世界の声、いわば神だ。
さあ俺は絶対たとえ世界が全てを燃やそうとしても。だってそれはショーも母さんも。
兄さん、
お前は心配しなくていい。
Oh man, Shinra was literally fired up like hell for this encounter. His fight against Captain Burns can best be described as the animated version of when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Obviously, somebody had to lose, and after Shinra's ultimate move, it was Burns. Yes, he could have thrown hands if he wanted, but he wanted to test Shinra's conviction, so respect to him for acting with honor. The animation quality of Fire Force has been increasing throughout its season, so we can't wait for the final part to finally come out.
あの状態からならば何もかも吹き飛ばしてみせろ。
加速した俺を誰も止められない。俺の足が飛ばす。
Please like the video and subscribe to support the channel and help us grow. Drop a few suggestions in the comments and we'll probably cover them at some point. Until next time then, be good, Shonen.